Okay, I can't say enough times. Your struggle is to take this thing, as we've done many times before, and transform it into this thing over here. Now, what they do, they want to use quadratic formula, so what they have to make a substitution to make it quadratic. And then they go through the quadratic formula, and they get four answers to that. What I want to do is I want to factor it. So I get x4 minus 10x squared plus 9 equals 0. It looks like an easy factorization problem for me. So I'm going to say minus 9 x squared minus 1 would equal 0. That gives me x4. It does give me minus 10x squared, and it does give me plus 9. And this is pretty simple. X is plus or minus 3, or x is plus or minus 1. Okay, so I got the same answers they've got. But I want to be, before I flip the page though, I want to go through it, because I don't know if this is right. All right? I always say when you square a root problem, that things can get terribly difficult. All right? What I mean by that, you get all kinds of wacky answers. So I want to start trying them. So I'm going to try one first, and I want to know what it gives me. And where do you check it? Here. So I'm gonna put it in. So on the right side, what would you get? Well, if you put 1 on the right side, what would you get? You would get 2 minus 6, which is the root of minus 4. All right? Now, by the way, that kind of disturbs me. Right now, I'm not too worried about that. I just want to see if this thing is true. All right? Even if it's complex, I want to see if it's true. So I said 1, right? So 2 minus 6 is minus 4. And then what I'm going to do, on the other side, I want to do the same exact thing. And what would you get? You would get 1 plus 2 minus 3, which is 0, minus, let's put this one down. And what would it give you? 1 minus 2 minus 3 is minus 4. So I'm going to say minus 4 does equal minus 4. Now, in the past, we'd throw this one out saying it was complex, but I'm going to say it's a good answer. Or I can understand you're going to say I don't want that answer because you get a complex number. I understand that. All right, you can throw it out if you want. I'm going to try minus 1 now. I don't know. Let's see what happens over there. So if you try the minus 1, what would you get? Well, you get minus 1, that'd be 1, minus 2, minus 3. Just give me 1 second. I just think I just did that before, right? 1. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm daydreaming again. So let's see. 1 minus 2 minus 3 is minus 4. Minus, I'll put this root down now. Let me see if I did that right. Yeah, I did that, okay. The other one's going to be what? Let's see. Minus 1 is 1, plus 2, 0. And what do you get on the other side? You still get minus 4. So this one works. By the way, if you're buying into the complex, all right? Okay, let's keep going. Let's try 3. Let's take a look at that. 9 plus 6 minus 3 is 12. Minus root 0 equals, let's see, that would be 18 minus 6 is root 12. That works. Clearly works, by the way. Root 12 does equal root 12. Let's try minus 3. Who knows? Let's see what happens. All right, let's go to the other side. That's root 12. All right, let's do it. I gotta be careful. It's gonna be 9 minus 6 minus 3. Well, that's root 0 minus, let's cross this off. What do you get there? You'd get 9 plus 6 minus 3. Well, that's root 12. This is the only one that doesn't work because there's no way they're equal. All right? So I got 3 answers. All right, let's look at the key, see what they say. And you know what? I'm going to just simply say that I made an error in the key, and I'm going to have to correct this. This should include plus or minus 1, and I'll make that correction. I think we both showed that were true. Oh, wait a second. It's not true. I'm sorry. Let me erase that. And I realized I said something that's not true, and this is not true. Let me get my little eraser out. And I want to point out, I'm glad I looked at the key, by the way. And also, I'm glad I made a mistake. This is not true. And I'll tell you why it's not true. Even though they're complex numbers, I'm getting minus the square root of minus 4 equals the square root of minus 4. This is not true. This has to be crossed off. So the only two answers that work are minus 1 and 3. And I'm in agreement with that now. All right? So I revised my answer. Okay, what's the toughest thing for students to deal with? Getting this into that form. That takes work. This is the biggest piece of struggle you got. All right? Thank you.